Danish director Nicolas Winding Refn is known for ultra-stylish movies like Drive, Only God Forgives, and The Neon Demon. When he was 26, he made a gritty crime film set in Copenhagen, one that jump-started both his career and Mads Mikkelsen's. Copenhagen is consistently ranked as one of the top cities for happiness and quality of life. When I thought of Copenhagen, colorful buildings and beautiful canals came to mind. Of course, this was all before I saw the Pusher Trilogy. The first film in the series, simply titled Pusher, tells the story of Frank, a petty drug dealer who must repay his debt to a Serbian drug lord named Milo. The tension comes from Frank's race to make his deadline, and the increasingly depraved measures he takes to save his skin. This is a model that Refn would use for the sequels as well. Each sequel features a different main character who was a supporting character in the previous film. Pusher 2, With Blood on My Hands, follows Tony, who was Frank's sidekick in the previous film, into a similar tailspin of crime and drugs. And Pusher 3, I'm the Angel of Death, focuses on the beleaguered drug lord Milo's problems. With recurring characters that show up in the periphery of each story, Nicolas Winding Refn can give us a cohesive vision of his world. It goes to show that people were doing the cinematic expanded universe thing long before Disney gobbled up Marvel and Lucasfilm. It's also important to remember that this larger portrait of the Copenhagen drug scene wouldn't have worked if it wasn't believable. To create realism, Refn cast people who knew the ins and outs of street life in the minor roles. He also takes time to feature the little idiosyncrasies of modern criminal activity. How to properly fence cars, where to stash drug money, how to dismember a corpse, that sort of thing. The movies are so believable that despite the entire cast and crew denying it, rumors circulated that the actors did real drugs during the shoot.
Drugs are bad for you, but they're fun.
Because it's so realistic and immersive, the viewer feels like they're really getting a glimpse behind the curtain into a world they wouldn't have access to otherwise. It's probably the reason why the trilogy has become such a cult favorite, and I'm sure Copenhagen is every bit as nice as the statistics show, contrary to what you'd think after seeing the Pusher trilogy.